So, herzlich willkommen hier zu einem weiteren Reaction-Video von mir, dem Spyro. Dieses Video war so von mir eigentlich gar nicht mal geplant gewesen, aber dazu komme ich gleich. Erstmal möchte ich auch hier wieder Solaris, ich hoffe der Name war richtig, danken, weil sie oder er hatte mir eine Empfehlung ausgesprochen für die Death Battle zwischen Deadpool und Pinkie Pie. Und da bin ich hellhörig geworden, dachte mir, Death Battle, das habe ich schon mal gehört. Und ich schäme es mich fast zuzugeben, aber ich habe tatsächlich die Death Battle Videos noch nicht ein einziges Mal mir angesehen. Und das, obwohl es da ein Crash vs. Spyro Death Battle gibt. Dass ich diese Videos bisher noch nie angeguckt habe, ist mir ein Rätsel. Also ich kann es nicht erklären, aber heute werde ich diese Sünde begraben. Ich werde es nachholen. Ich habe mir auch jedes einzelne von den Death Battle Videos in Bezug auf MLP noch geholt. Es gibt, glaube ich, noch 3. Die werde ich mir auch noch gönnen und ich bin mir ziemlich sicher, diese Reaction wird es auch auf YouTube schaffen. Deswegen habe ich die jetzt schon mal vorab angekündigt. Deswegen komme ich dann auch aus der Sache jetzt auch nicht mehr raus wahrscheinlich. Wie auch immer, aber trotzdem, es wurmt mich, dass ich diese Videos noch nie gesehen habe. Und ich habe auch ehrlich gesagt keine Ahnung, was jetzt hier auf mich zukommen wird. Es wird bestimmt bis ins kleinste Detail bekloppt sein werden, aber mit Sicherheit auch lustig werden und mit Sicherheit auch ein Kampf bis zum Tod. Ich bin mal gespannt, wer ihn am Ende gewinnt. Ich drücke natürlich Spyro die Daumen und ich erwarte einfach das Unerwartete, sagen wir es mal so. Denn ich glaube, wenn ich mit der Einstellung reingehe, das ist gar nicht so schlecht, wenn ich wirklich das Unerwartete erwarte. Gut, dann wollen wir mal loslegen. ScrewAttack ist übrigens derjenige, der es gemacht hat. Das möchte ich nicht unerwähnt lassen, denn das sollte man ja auch erwähnen. So, Crash vs. Spyro Death Battle von ScrewAttack. Ich starte das Video jetzt. Jawohl. Los geht's. Death Battle.
The early 1990s played host to one of the biggest battlegrounds the world had ever seen, the console wars.
Oh yeah.
Nintendo and Sega's mascots were locked in a merciless duel over the gaming throne.
But when the smoke cleared, a surprise third challenger was rising to the top.
Crash
Sony
Bandicoot.
PlayStation, and it didn't have just one mascot, it had 2.
Oh yeah.
Crash Bandicoot, the mutated marsupial from Down Under.
And Spyro the Dragon, the powerful purple hero of the Dragon Realm. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh mein Gott.
Listen, I admire
Ach du Scheiße,
the
Pinky und der
as
Brain.
much as the next guy, especially those with grand plans to take over the world. But I'm not sure Dr. Neo Cortex makes the cut.
Why not? He's an evil genius who made a mutant Aussie army of animals to take over the world.
Guter
Sure,
Punkt.
but when it came time to assign a general for this army, Cortex chose, of all things, a bandicoot.
Ja.
Band of what? You're making that up.
It's a real animal. Look,
Oh, hey, it's kinda cute. How's that little thing gonna take over the world?
with the Evolvo Ray, Cortex did successfully mutate it into a powerful beast.
Ja, aber was ich dabei gedacht habe, das weiß wahrscheinlich nur
brainwash the creature,
Cortex.
He utterly failed to create his fearsome general. Instead, he got Crash Bandicoot.
So Cortex threw him out like trash, and Crash became his worst nemesis ever.
Oh
Which is
ja,
super
das
embarrassing,
ist er
because
wirklich
this
geworden.
Crash is a few snags short of a Barbie. But his physical abilities make up for it. He's got parkour skills like nobody's business.
Which is appropriate, as bandicoots are excellent jumpers, similar to their marsupial cousin, the kangaroo.
He's got superhuman strength.
Oh,
and can
yeah.
take a big hit and just keep on going, like an Energizer bunny of pain.
Crash can
Also
double
diese
jump in the
Vergleiche
air,
gerade finde ich
slide
sehr
incredible
interessant.
distances, And use Crash Dash to boost his speed.
He's also tapped
Beziehungsweise
into
diese
Mojo,
Aufzählung.
a magic substance that's basically life energy, to enhance his battle techniques. He's got his Norris Roundhouse and Triple Dragon, but his favorite
Super
move
Body
is the
Slam?
Cyclone Spin.
He
Wirklich?
can even give this move a boost for the Death Tornado.
Norris Roundhouse.
This can- Still, these brutal
Oh
moves
my
may be very
God.
useful for rescuing his fellow mutant bandicoot girlfriend, Tawna.
Oh, why does she look like that? She's like really hot, but also not at the same time? I'm really confused.
While Crash's natural abilities were enough to save her, his future battles with Cortex would require more sophisticated tools.
Yeah, like the rad copter pack. He's even got himself the unicorn of motorsports, the space motorcycle. What I wouldn't give.
Ach du Scheiße. Das kenne ich noch gar nicht, dass dieses Motorrad, das im All unterwegs ist. Aber gut, dieses Spiel habe ich wahrscheinlich auch nie gespielt. Ja, es gibt Crash Bandicoot Spiele, die ich nie gespielt habe.
I mean, this completely generic-looking mech.
But why fruit? I can't imagine it's a particularly effective projectile.
I don't know, Wiz. Remember that time I shot you with my potato gun? You were stuck in a
Oh my God, was zum Teufel?
I lost that month because my time travel wristwatch finally worked.
Oh, well, where's Crash getting all this cool tech? He can't be building it all himself. He's pretty dumb.
They're all thanks to his kid sister, Coco, who's 10 times the inventor Cortex is. But Crash isn't really dumb, he just lacks communication skills. He actually shows many symptoms of autism. Some people with autism, known as savants, are extraordinarily gifted in particular skill sets, and I think that describes Crash perfectly. While he may not know how to hold a
Ja,
conversation,
kann man so sehen, aber ich glaube, da lehnen sie sich ein bisschen sehr weit aus dem Fenster. Schulz.
That was a good one.
Like Aku Aku, his magical mask foster dad, who's basically a god. Lucky bastard.
Aku Aku's magical mojo prowess is quite impressive. He's very protective of Crash and will often step in when Crash is in trouble. But not always.
Wiz, why can he teleport across dimensions on his own, but can't teleport Crash very far at all?
This is as far
Das konnte er aber nicht immer.
We'll have to fight our way to the robot's interior and save your sister.
Well, perhaps his fatherly intuition is kicking in, encouraging Crash to learn from his own mistakes and become his own man, or Bandicoot.
Yeah, maybe he's just being a dick.
Well, thanks to Aku Aku and his own amazing abilities, Crash has performed some incredible feats while stopping Cortex's plans time and time again.
He's strong enough to lift his adopted brother Crunch over his head. Since Crunch is at least twice as big as Crash, that would mean Crash's strength is similar to the
Das
world's
stimmt,
best
survived
wrestler.
atmospheric
His cyclone
re-entry.
attack
Ja,
generated enough force to lift this large boulder and throw it
ich
so
glaube das
far
sogar
that it shatters on
mehrmals.
impact. Comparing its size to Crash, that boulder must weigh nearly 8 tons.
He's also fast enough to outrun polar bears, which can move up to 25 miles per hour. But Crash really shines when it comes to durability. Just look at how well he holds up after taking 112 falling wooden crates to the face.
Huh. Where do they all come from?
I bet it's a
Vom Himmel einfach.
And he's right back up like it didn't even happen.
Ja.
What a champ.
Crash has endured an explosion of 20
Ja, genau. Selbst diese Explosion hat er überlebt.
level a city block. And with the help of Aku Aku, he even survived a crash landing from outer space.
What the heck is up with his hair?
This vessel was likely falling at 17,500 miles per hour, similar to the space shuttle's typical re-entry, which means the force of its collision would be equivalent to more than 2 million tons of TNT.
Wait, but
Egal, er hat's überlebt. Einfach abschütteln.
Safety.
I can't believe we're okay.
Oh, are you kidding me, Aku? You know what you did, or didn't do. But what's the saying? Any Crash you can walk away from, right? Plus, given how easy it is for Crash's enemies to lure him into traps, his absurd durability is crucial.
Well,
Das ist
Crash
wirklich ein
isn't
bisschen
perfect,
sehr einfach.
but with his amazing abilities and a little bit of mojo, he's saved the whole world many times over.
And after years of this, he even finally learned how to speak.
Now let's go home and eat pancakes.
Ja, aber nur ein Wort.
Pancakes!
Ja.
Wait, that's it?
That's it.
Prophecy tells of a
Spyro.
special purple dragon born every 10 generations, destined to be a hero of his age. This was the legend of Spyro. But when the ancient Dark Master Malefor learned of this, he swore to destroy Spyro before he even hatched.
By the way, there are at least 3 different timelines for Spyro, but we're mainly sticking with the Legend of Spyro version, because he can do pretty much anything the other ones can, and more.
Das stimmt. Als Spyro in Legend of Spyro kann verdammt viel. Das ist schon beeindruckend gewesen. Ist mir auch schon mal bewusst geworden. Nationality.
Moses and send Spyro's egg floating down a river to who knows where. Okay, why do so many stories start with people just throwing babies into rivers? That's never a good idea.
Ach was, das geht schon.
He was found and adopted by a family of dragonflies. And even without fellow dragons around, Spyro grew up to be a pretty good fighter. He's strong, tough, and makes good use of his horns, tail, and claws.
But not his wings. Not yet. Without a dragon's parentage, Spyro remained mostly grounded during his childhood.
But he got pretty good.
Ja, der konnte es nur in einem Spiel dauerhaft zu fliegen.
You do not want to be on the other end of his charge attack.
But
Definitiv
one
nicht.
day, everything changed. During a game of hide and seek with his quote-unquote brother, Sparks, they got into a bit of monkey business and, in desperation, Spyro unexpectedly breathed fire. This was Spyro's first hint that he was adopted.
Hold up. You mean he thought he was an actual dragonfly the whole time?
Ja, das war wirklich ein bisschen dämlich in dem Spiel, aber okay. Da habe ich drüber hinweggesehen.
This revelation prompted Spyro to go on a journey in search of his true
Wenn man an etwas glaubt, was man von Kindheit an eingetrichtert bekommt, das hört sich jetzt irgendwie härter an, als es klingen sollte, dann ist es schon irgendwie logisch, dass man daran auch glaubt.
As a purple dragon, Spyro was not limited to just his fire breath. After finding and rescuing 4 great dragon guardians,
Die Dunkelheit kann er auch meistern. Zumindest manchmal.
Ignitus taught Spyro how to control fire and focus it into huge blasts. Voltaire showed him how to use electric breath to stun enemies and
Aber ganz ehrlich, wenn ich dem bisher so zuhöre, dann... Also wenn ich das von Crash mal dazu nehme, dann wirkt Spyro irgendwie total schwach. Bisher zumindest. Mal gucken. Wing Shield.
About time.
Speaking of which, Spyro learned how to briefly slow down time to improve his reactions.
Oh, damn. What?
Das war echt eine geile Fähigkeit in die Eternal Night, als er da die Zeit verlangsamen konnte.
Convexity.
It's ether.
No, stupid. Everyone calls it convexity.
Oh, okay. Purple dragons like Spyro can use a mysterious energy that is essentially the spiritual life force of the universe. While it's never officially named in canon, lead concept artist Jared Polin has gone on record to clarify its name and properties, and he calls it Ether. Eat that, boomstick.
Don't convex me, Wiz. True fans know I'm right.
Ether is an extremely powerful element which binds the fates of the living and the dead. With Ether,
Schlagt euch doch einfach, macht ihr doch eine Death Battle, wenn ihr euch nicht einigen könnt, was es ist.
Has power comparable to that of an atom smasher.
Isn't that the thing that shoots an atom around at light speed for all sorts of sciencey stuff?
Yes, they're particle accelerators with a moving photon beam containing 362 megajoules of energy.
Yeah, I said that.
This beam can slice through a human skull in a nanosecond. Just like what happened to Russian scientist Anatoly Bugorsky when he stuck his head in one of them.
Why the hell would he do that? God, being Russian must be hard.
Bugorsky took a beam less than a molecule thick through the skull,
Alter,
which obliterated all matter in its path in an instant. While he survived, half of his face around the microscopic hole in his head swelled, peeled apart, and was permanently
Ow!
while he experienced a blinding light he described as brighter than 1,000 suns.
Hey, Spyro, what was that about?
I don't really know. I just felt like I had to hit it. And when I did, the power of 1,000 suns surged through my body.
Just imagine if that beam was the size of Spyro's super breath. No, wait, you don't need to. We've seen what it's like when he killed the ape.
Ach ja.
Of course, Spyro's ether powers have other uses as well.
Die dunkle Magie in Spyro, das war auch was Tolles. Aber leider auch nur in die Eternal Night.
What kind of magic were they smoking when they came up with that?
But ether is dependent on a balance between light and dark. Should a purple dragon fall prey to their own anger and hatred, they risk being consumed by dark ether, or nether, transforming into a blackened, rage-filled form.
Spyro's a really nice guy, but as Dark Spyro, he lets loose. He's stronger, faster, and way more violent.
Oh ja,
When
das
Spyro's
stimmt zu
consumed by dark
100%.
ether,
Aber auch der Satz gerade im Spyro is really a nice guy. Aber wenn er sauer wird, möchte ich mich nicht mit ihm anlegen.
Right, Spyro?
You gotta believe.
Jawohl!
At his claw tips, Spyro is a force to be reckoned with. He's pretty quick, outracing biplanes that can fly over 159 miles per hour.
He's pushed a gold statue about twice his size, and he's pretty tough, claiming his scales are
Ach, Skylanders Academy.
So I'm electricity proof too? I knew my scales were impenetrable, but now this?
Oh, steht da wirklich Dark Cinder? Oh, come on! Schreibt doch nicht sowas, es war doch nicht Dark Cinder. Sie ist einfach nun mal schwarz.
A Roman Catholic church in Budapest, Hungary. By taking the height, length, and depth of the basilica and adjusting for empty space, we can estimate the arm's mass to weigh over 400,000 tons. Assuming a low-end punching speed of 15 miles per hour, that of the average humans, the golem must have hit with at least 1.9 million tons of force.
And after getting all these powers, saving the dragons, and defeating the Dark Master himself, Spyro tapped into ether one last time to literally pull the exploding planet back together. What?
Spyro ist einfach der Größte.
How?
I'd say a mix of the power of love, magic of friendship, and a smidgen of destiny.
Hat er gerade wirklich Magic of Friendship gesagt? Oh Gott!
It's a sad sight, Sparks. Another noble warrior falls victim to the plague of love.
Oh mein Gott! Holy shit!
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, let me tell you about the mascot of good food, Blue Apron.
Death Battle. Was zum Teufel?
That's right.
Oh mein Gott. Kommt da jetzt noch was? Ja, noch eine ganze Menge. Hauen die da wirklich einen Werbespot rein oder was? Wenn ich das so sehe, kriege ich gerade Hunger. Das ist echt...
Now you're probably shouting at your screen. Where do I sign up? Well, Blue Apron is treating Death Battle viewers to $30 off your first order if you visit blueapron.com/battle. So check out this menu and get your $30 off at blueapron.com/battle.
Danke.
But right now, it's time for a Death Battle!
Ja, das wird wirklich mal Zeit. Nette Animation. Bisschen Spur zu lila geraten. Sparks klingt irgendwie gerade wie so eine Wespe oder sowas.
Sparks! No!
Oh, it is on! Fight! Wie kann man nur Sparks töten? Crash, wie kannst du es wagen? Au! Come on, Spyro!
You asked for it!
Ja, klar. Akku ist natürlich zur Stelle. Aber trotzdem, ich bleib dabei. Mit dem Vorstellen der Charaktere, da wirkte Crash irgendwie voll übermächtig und Spyro ließ man irgendwie ein bisschen schwächer aussehen. Na, mal gucken. Ach, natürlich. Sein Anzug. Dabei gab es ja den Kampf zwischen Crash und Spyro schon mal.
Wait a sec, was that a fruit?
Yep, indeed. Aber vor der Frucht sollte man sich ja Acht nehmen. Beziehungsweise vor den Früchten. Erdkugel. Ei, Volltreffer. Na, ich glaube nicht, dass es das schon war. Natürlich. Sein Helikopter kommt natürlich auch noch zum Einsatz. In your face. Oh, Dark Spyro. What the fuck? Oh shit.
Nobody messes with me, pal.
KO! Yes! Ich wusste, dass Spyro es packen würde.
Obvious advantages. His speedy flight let him control the pace of the battle, and his elemental arsenal gave him a much wider variety of attacks than Crash had ever seen in a one-on-one fight.
Aber Crash hat einen guten Kampf abgeliefert.
Skills, Crash was simply overwhelmed. But surprisingly, this wasn't nearly as one-sided as it looked on paper.
With the strength to throw an 8-ton boulder, Crash was actually stronger than Spyro. And both of them had survived impacts worth around 2 million tons of force. How convenient! It's almost like they planned this all along.
To be fair, we did have to lowball Spyro's durability against the Golem's punch. However, both of them had shown durability, which far exceeded much of their attack capability.
Ja, aber gegen die Kraft von Dark Spyro war ihm kein Kraut gewachsen.
The funny thing is, Spyro didn't have many attacks that could firmly hurt Crash either. They were both just too tough.
Well, until Spyro used the Ether Breath, which could literally break matter apart at an atomic level. Not even Aku Aku could save Crash from a beam that intense.
I guess Crash just couldn't.
Bei lebendigem Leibe wurde er verbrannt.
Spyro the Dragon.
Woohoo!
Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode of Death Battle. If you want to get the battle music for yourself, you can get it by clicking the link below.
And if you guys want to see exclusive commentary on this episode, click that little box over there, first membership trial.
Next time, Sora gegen Pit. Ah, okay. Interessant. Aber das steht leider nicht auf meiner Liste. Wow! Also, das war ja meistens, ich sag mal so, das, wie nennt man das im Englischen nochmal? Table of Tale oder irgendwie so, also wie dieser Vergleich zwischen beiden Charakteren, der war vielleicht ein bisschen zu umfangreich, aber ganz okay. Und er war auch echt interessant, weil da schon diese ganzen Fakten zusammengetragen wurden. Ich meine, ich kann sie ja auch bestätigen halt, aber war schon echt nice, das zusammengetragen zu sehen und es freut mich natürlich. Spyro hat das Ding gemacht. Wenn es jeweils einen Zweifel daran gegeben hat, ich wusste es natürlich. Also an meinen Freund, den Lila-Drachen, habe ich natürlich von Anfang an geglaubt. Aber das war echt ein episches Video. Hat mir richtig gut gefallen. Bisschen Witz war auch dabei. Und hat mich auch sehr, sehr gut unterhalten. Also die Death Battle Videos, dass ich da bisher so lange einen Bogen drum gemacht habe, ist mir immer noch ein Rätsel. Aber ich werde es ja jetzt in den nächsten Tagen nachholen, dass ich auch noch die anderen 3 MLP Death Battle Videos mir reinziehe, unter anderem mit Twilight Sparkle, Rainbow Dash und Pinkie Pie. Gegen wen weiß ich noch nicht. Also bei Pinkie Pie weiß ich, das ist Deadpool, aber den anderen beiden weiß ich es nicht mehr. Aber es wird auf jeden Fall interessant und ich freue mich da schon auf die anderen Videos und bin mir ziemlich sicher, dass die es auf YouTube schaffen werden. Dabei bleibe ich. So, 23 Minuten, nicht schlecht. Damit würde ich sagen, beenden wir diese Reaction. Ich hatte auf jeden Fall Riesenspaß dabei. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet auch Spaß bei meiner Reaction zu diesem ersten Death Battle Video von mir. Und ich hoffe, ihr seid auch bei den nächsten Videos wieder dabei. Euer Spyro. Ciao!